I have seen the slow rise of fascism creep up on nations like the tide lapping to the shore. I have seen chaos and violence descend on otherwise civilized streets. I have seen the mob rule and a single man bring silence to a crowd. I have seen death, and I have seen vitality, and I have seen so much in my short life that it oft feels like centuries rather than mere years. I fear neither man nor demon. But that thing terrifies me. It is large, but its size is not what gives off the sense of such catastrophe that radiates from this being. It is only a foot or two taller than the average man, and while it is fat, it is not the girth that one might find alarming. It is no one thing that strikes such primal fear into a mortal soul. It's surprisingly fast for its shape, speeding from one place to another, zipping about so it could easily be mistaken for a jaunty, broken teleport that leaves destruction in its wake, and the strange jiggling of its blancmange flesh, throbbing with the effort of its sudden velocity, the sickly salmon yellow colour seeming to pump with every movement. It is rarely still, it is uncontainable, every fibre of your being would scream at you to run, to flee to safety and hide and barricade yourself and just disappear. But to know this beast is to know that no matter how fast or far you run, it will come for you. No house nor castle, nay, other dimension, can withstand the desolation the creature is capable of inflicting with only one of its 4 pudgy fingers, far easier than a king's army at a siege. If the beast desires something from you, he will get it. Neither God nor Satan can stop him, for both sides deny responsibility in his creation. He walks freely between realms. He walks freely between worlds. Its eyes are complex. You may compare them to any object on this mortal plane, but no justice can be done. The way they seemingly bore holes through body and soul, and yet they move often. They wriggle in his eyeballs as if suspended somehow. The green, greener than the wine bottles you drain to forget, framed with sharp, barbed black lashes. If Asmodeus retired from hell and made his living crafting dolls, surely these would be the eyes they bore. He speaks. Not in any language known to mankind, of course, yet somehow you know what it says. As if those incorrigible eyes directly push demands through my skull. The mouth does not move when it speaks. It is the only part of the creature that stays perfectly still, frozen, as if an attempt was made at silencing it but failed and somehow made everything worse. Then again, another shudder creeps up to my spine to imagine what mobile mouth would ensue on that thing. Its mouth suggests an expression of mirth. Wide, too wide, grinning, revealing teeth. It has teeth, oh yes, barely visible, not bared but very much there, resting below its snout, crimson like the blood it freezes in my veins. But the most terrible thing, the most truly terrible thing, if I may be permitted to select such a thing, is the voice. The voice. My God, the voice. Voices may be more precise, as when it speaks it is not a singular sound that emanates from the awful, awful mouth. There is a grotesque mechanicalism to it, the sound that a sinful robot damned to a pit of eternal flame may produce. A chorus of 1,000 tortured souls shriek and sing from its voice box, along with a cacophony of banshees hailing his arrival, for his arrival surely means one kind of death, the death of all reason and sanity, if not the body. It is a choice you must make should you encounter this abhorrent abomination. As I sit here now, the creature's bizarre visage burned into my mind's eye, his unholy vocalizations scraping along my ears and piercing my memory. I believe I have chosen wrong, and I envy the foresight of my companions. I will seek him out again. I will choose right this time. I will think of my love, and my love alone, as the life bursts forth from my vessel, like the air from a popped balloon. I will surrender.